Good evening, lovely people of YouTube. I'm at vdjomb and I am back for another Soulplay Saturday. So, I did Fortnite Fisticuffs yesterday with Barkamer, as we regularly do, and we played some of this. So feel free to go and check that out. That was a lot of fun with Mark, so thanks Mark for that. I think we managed to have a good experiment with the different characters, and he right royally showed me up a lot of times, which I'm cool with, but it did give me a bit of insight into how some of the other characters work, so that was quite helpful. So I feel probably going to benefit me a little bit for story mode. So we had done main story, all of those on last week's episode, so we're on to Grow. Grow. 1583 AD, Groth 1. The Azure Knight must die. Okay then.
The Evolve organization is something of a legend. Long ago, the king of a knightly order took up the spirit sword to confront the wielder of the cursed sword. Lurking in history's shadows, the secret society has persisted through the ages. Their mission has been to find the lost spirit sword and bestow it upon their future king, while preventing those that they called outsiders from wreaking havoc upon the world. Grow, a young man blessed with a cool head and magnificent fighting skills, became leader of the organization's punitive force. They sent him on a mission to hunt down and kill the Wreaker of Chaos, the Azure Knight. However, his entire force was destroyed, and he was dealt a nearly mortal wound.
Oh, poor fella. I played with him yesterday and I really liked him. He's fast.
You are so fragile, so weak.
Damn you, outsider!
Submit your soul to me.
Never! You have not defeated me yet!
I'm gonna get to fight Nightmare to start off with. Cool. I'm okay with that.
Am I dead?
Yeah.
Kill anyone still alive. My soul, it is being taken over.
Oh no, he's lost his soul. Poor bugger. No good when you lose your soul.
He's being consumed by an evil force. There's no use in letting him live as a hideous monster. Perhaps I could kill two birds by having him fight that outsider I already experimented on. He's being held around front.
I hate being held around front. Unless obviously I've asked to be held around front. It's no good if someone just holds you around front and you weren't expecting it.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, cool.
Your soul! Give me your soul! I'll destroy your soul!
Pop for this. He did cop for it.
Battle 2. Fight! Destroy!
Oh, that is really powerful when it first connects. That's 7 golden letters for it. Yeah, I like him. I really like him. Oops, I didn't disconnect my PlayStation app. Now it's just pinged off.
Oh! Aswell, why are you here?
Bravo! Magnificent! You've done well to return to your senses. Dear Grow, you fascinate me!
I was battling the Azure Knight.
And you failed. Without my aid, you would be dead now.
What of the Azure Knight?
I could not defeat him. It took my all simply to bring you back with me. He's a malevolent king and wields the cursed sword. It would not have ended well for me.
Blast. Could we assemble a new punitive force?
You wish to challenge him again? So loyal to the organization and the cause! The extermination of outsiders indeed! Sacrificing everything, even your life, to achieve the organization's objective! Is it because of the hatred you bear for the outsiders? Those fiends who took your family, friends, and home?
They are evil. All outsiders must perish. The deaths of my brothers shall not be in vain.
Of course! How could it be otherwise? That's who you are!
He's an
And so
incel.
you must be cursed by fate! Oh, the tragedy! The drama is palpable!
What do you mean?
Oh my
My
lord.
arm!
Have you not realized what has become of you yet?
No! It cannot be!
It can and it is! Your body is now partly infected by the power of the outsiders you so despise! But tell me,
Beautiful irony.
how does it feel having within you the very same power that robbed you of all you hold dear?
Me? An outsider?
Such despair, yet such hatred too! But fear not. If you had lost your senses and been consumed by the monster within, I'd have disposed of you. But that did not happen. You are not the fiend you think you are. You are still human. For now. You wish to die though your life was saved? Well, that certainly aligns with the organization's belief of eradicating outsiders, those who've rejected humanity, and as such, you should die. But why not see this as an opportunity? The great power you've gained will aid your mission to fulfill that belief.
You think I should use this power? Though it is a sin even for me to be alive? What foolishness. Such an act would betray the very organization I serve.
But you could use that power to give you the strength you need to defeat the Azure Knight. Is that not so?
What is this?
A gift. When mending your armor, I modified it to help suppress the evil within you. It should ease your burden at least a little. Of course, in the end, what you decide to do is up to you. But fear not. I shall not report anything to the organization.
You have done too much for me.
Not at all. I love humans, especially ones such as yourself who are tossed about by emotion and reason.
He really is like the evil Doctor Strange. Girls an incel. I can't believe that. Grow 2. A visit from a friend. With the help of that Grull was brought back from the brink of death. After returning from his mission, the wounded Grull received a visit from his friend Curtis. Grull decided to hide from his friend the fact that his left arm was being eaten away by an evil within. Oh, just knock one out, fella.
Grow, you made it back alive.
Curtis, what do you want?
How can you be so cold to a friend coming to check on your well-being?
It hardly seems someone in your position would come simply for that.
Though I number among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body, I can still make time to visit an old friend.
Just tell me what you want.
Your impatience is unbecoming. Still, you're as shrewd as ever. I have a new mission for you.
To defeat the Azure Knight?
Unfortunately, a different one of the 12 is in charge of that particular matter. Even you, the strongest of the 12, were unable to defeat the Azure Knight. We need to try other means than brute force.
Since I failed my mission, I assume my seat was forfeit.
While some among the 12 wish it to be so, this mission is designed to convince them otherwise. In other words, this is a chance to rise from the ashes. I shall accompany you as an observer.
Any mission to subdue outsiders, I shall do. I care not for my seat in the 12.
Come now. I wish to lead you together with the organization. It's a selfish wish, admittedly, but you must assist me.
Stubborn as ever.
Well, some have always been too stubborn to respond to anything but greater stubbornness.
Do as you please.
That I shall. And accordingly, before I reveal more of the mission, I want to make sure you have not gone soft. Let us step outside.
Ooh, gotta scrap me mate. Come on, Curtis. Let's do it.
Battle 1. Fight!
I like that launcher. That's what Mark was using to knock me out of the arena. I ain't gone soft, fella.
Battle 2. Fight!
Oh, spinning round.
No mercy.
Surely.
Going in.
Feel my blade.
Oh, side grab.
Scarlet Flame! A storm coming! KO!
Ooh, I think that was a stance change.
Fight!
Going in.
That's silly.
Scarlet Flame!
Okay, I'm trying to guard impact and I'm... Oh, he got me! That was nice.
Scarlet Flame!
Not a hit. No mercy.
Scarlet Flame!
Oh, I can't do the wake up.
Scarlet Flame! Bring up!
Go for a swim.
Kill him.
Careful now. I see your time in recovery did not rid you of your mercilessness. Do you wish me dead?
Forgive me. That voice. It is the same evil voice from before. My fate is sealed.
Fear not. You are not back to your formal self yet. How is the wound from the Azure Knight?
Though not fully healed, it will not interfere with my mission.
Is that so? Always trying to put on a brave front. Well, I concede defeat. Your wound must not be so serious after all.
Are you done?
Yes. Sorry it took so long.
And what is the intelligence chief doing here? I would expect you to have better things to do as one of the 12.
Crow, do not speak to our master in such a tone.
No matter. It is true I am free enough to see my two pupils. Moreover, I have information about the mission.
Then say what you have to say, and be quick about it.
Very well, I shall be brief. We have located a branch of the ancient outsider group, Feegle Sestimus. Grow, you will initiate a surprise attack and destroy the outsiders quickly. That is all.
Understood.
Fair enough.
No mission I have ever accompanied you on goes smoothly. Indeed, the trouble you find yourself in goes beyond bad luck. Hopefully, this time will be different.
Wow. Oh, good friend you are. Turning around and telling me I'm a shit magnet. Wait till you see me go all scary. Grow 3. Avil Organization's mission. The evil cult Feegle Sesmus has grown in strength to the point where Avol organization can no longer ignore it. As such, grown Curtis are assigned a mission to annihilate one of the cult's subdivisions.
Help! You can't escape me!
In a matter of days, there have been floods, landslides, earthquakes, forest fires, and now merchants assailed by bandits. It's a perfect storm of trouble. You really were born under an unlucky star. What should we do? We're on a mission. Should we simply move on?
Scum who prey on the weak are simply that. But they are not mindless outsiders. They are beyond our jurisdiction. Still, I assume no matter what I say, you will still try to help, no? If so, let us make it quick.
You wish to use me as an excuse? How unfair.
Okay. Bloomin' heck.
Bring it! Take this! Scarlet Flame!
It's a nice stagger.
Scarlet Flame! Scarlet Flame!
Stagger on counter here. Ow.
Scarlet Flame! Roar for me! No mercy! Descend!
Easy grab. Mac was doing really good block grabs. So when I was blocking, he was going in with a quick grab, and he got me quite a few times with it. He also got quite handy with using the parry. That's a big ring you're carrying there.
A storm's coming! Scarlet Flame! Scarlet Flame!
That's actually going to hit me. Ooh, didn't manage to get any of that.
Scarlet Flame! Scarlet Flame!
I like the break attacks. They don't break the weapon, they just break the armour.
Thank you so much for your help. Take this as thanks.
We need no thanks. Just go.
Certainly.
We have wasted enough time. Let us move on.
Wait. Before we proceed, I must clear something up.
What is it?
When I fought you, something bothered me. And seeing you fight those bandits confirmed my suspicions. Your arm. What are you hiding?
I got a new tattoo. I don't think the organisation will like it. Quite provocative. Growth 4! No trust between friends. Curtis seemed that something wasn't right with Grow. During battle, his friend seemed strangely conscious of his left arm, as if it pained him somehow. However, when Curtis questioned his comrade, Grow declined to reveal anything.
I heard that Aswell saved you. What did he do to you?
He simply healed my arm. You know how skilled he is with such things.
Indeed. However, is there not more to it than that? You're either trying to protect your arm, or you fear something about it. Aswell created that armor too, did he not?
He did. It is simply that my arm still hurts from the Azure Knight. There is nothing to fear.
This is my opinion and nothing more, but I can tell you, because I trust you. Aswell is as qualified to number among the 12 as you and I, but he is dangerous. Joining the 12 requires the approval of more than half its members. You and I were both recommended by the Masters before being approved. It was the same with Aswell, but he has no loyalty to the organization. Of course, the organization has its factions. There are radicals such as you who wish to exterminate outsiders above all else. And there is the old guard who consider coexistence an option. Still, all are loyal to the organization. All except Aswell. He acts with his own motives, and I believe it is only a matter of time before he revolts.
Knowing him, it is certainly possible.
Aswell seems to have taken an interest in you. If he is using you to fulfill some purpose, he could have done something to your arm.
Indeed. Even if that is so, what reason would there be to give me such abominable power? Do not worry yourself.
Be his puppet.
I have no recollection of him doing anything untoward. My wound simply hurts.
Is that the absolute truth? Ever have you been cursed with bad luck and the propensity to get mixed up in trouble? I'm concerned. That is all.
Do not be. It is the truth.
It's
I
not the
see.
truth.
Then I am relieved.
Next bit of story. Graph 5. The cult subdivision. The two warriors finally arrived at the cult subdivision, where they spied its members hurriedly preparing for a ceremony. Seeing this as a perfect opportunity to strike, Grove and Curtis charged in!
Intelligence was right. Souls are being sacrificed to obtain the power of an evil god. These fiends have lost their humanity and become outsiders.
Duh.
Who the hell are you? You dare to interfere with Kunpeku's plans?
I waste not my breath on outsiders. Die.
No! Bring out the knight! Hurry!
What?
Ooh. Skeletons!
What on earth? Behold our ultimate creation, an undead soldier born of necromancy. It took countless sacrifices, but the Soul Edge fragment finally granted us success!
Soul Edge fragment. The cursed sword.
Ooh. Looks like the priest is protecting himself with a face mask. So during these troubling times, it's probably a good idea, especially when you've got undead soldiers wandering around. Ooh, blue neck, he looks cool.
Take this!
Advantage.
Scarlet Flame!
Oh, it whiffed at the end there. I did the thingy for it, but then whiffed it.
Glow and green courage! Scarlet Flame! Scarlet Flame!
Scarlet Flame's a good lifter, but I need
Scarlet Your weakness! Crumble!
Ooh. Oh, ouch.
Scarlet Flame!
Ow! Turn around and guard.
Scarlet Flame! More for me!
He looks a bit grumpy, does the undead soldier?
A mere mortal cannot expect to win. You may as well lie down and die. All who dare mock us shall be destroyed.
For a 60 undead soldier. The undead soldier the cult had created was powerful beyond measure, and Graf found himself backed into a corner. Maybe it was time for him to use the ace of his left sleeve. After all, he was out of other options. Why do I have to go all scary?
Well, they certainly kept this ace up their sleeve. How much bad luck can one person have?
So the fragment grants enormous power.
The priest has it.
Your efforts are in vain. This is no mere fragment of steel. Even if you take it from me, you cannot destroy it. Our undead soldier shall hunt you down and slay you, wherever you may be.
I am the Lord of the Dance City.
Unleash your power. Kill those who defy you. Claim their souls.
But I'm gonna go all scary whether I want to or not. That's annoying.
The evil power they wield lies in my arm too. If I unleashed it, I should be able to defeat that creature. But then Curtis would learn the truth.
Grow! Get your head out of the clouds! No!
How about Curtis?
Curtis!
Go for it.
Sorry you had to do that.
It is but a scratch. I'm fine. And I was to be but an observer.
I need not hesitate. Without power, all is lost. The weak cannot protect anything. They are but rabbits to a tiger. Enough!
Here we go.
You outsiders shall no longer do as you please. I shall do what I must to protect, to live. I shall harness this power to its fullest!
Okay. My hair died. So I'm presuming from when I played with him, his first power to get some different moves.
You will be erased.
Well, if I whiff like that, like that. Oh no! That break attack is powerful. Oh, he's got a dash. Okay, alright, how do I... Whoa! I got round him then. Oh, there's a kick off it. Scarlet Flame's very nice, but bye bye. Followed him out. Yes. Didn't manage to do that last night. You end up throwing yourself out of the ring at the same time.
Impossible. Oh, beautiful creation!
Die, outsiders!
That appears to be the last of them.
But this is not the end, is it?
Grus 7. Unavoidable conflict. Thanks to the power of his left arm, Gro managed to survive, but at the cost of revealing his secret to Curtis. Recognizing immediately that the power in his comrade's arm was anything but human in origin, Curtis pressed Gro aggressively for an explanation.
I suspected something all along, but when I pressed you, you tried to reassure me all was well. And I was in denial. I prayed it was not so. Answer me. Is this Aswell's doing?
I know not. but he told me that I was cursed the moment the Azure Knight wounded me. A dark power seethes deep down inside me, making me crave flesh and blood. If I lose control, it will consume me.
Without your power, we would have been done for. Some within the organization would recognize the value in having someone with the power of the enemy. However, to me, your power is that of the cursed sword. The organization must not allow it.
But with this power, we could eradicate more outsiders than ever.
You truly believe you can remain in the organization?
It is the most efficient means of exterminating outsiders. No question.
I see.
Where for laughing?
In that case, you leave me no choice. Have at you! This place shall be your grave!
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to kill you now.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh wow.
What? No mercy!
Didn't get me this time. Oh, I can't do the low off it. Ah, right, okay. Sir.
Battle 2. Fight!
Just but kick and triangle separates them and then you've got moves off it. Piercing shadow. Got him.
Battle 3. Fight! Special attack!
Combo off that kick. I'm trying to do a parry and I'm not having much joy with it.
Cease this now.
That way. Managed to get a parry in then properly. I kept doing it, it kept whiffing. It's definitely a timing issue with getting the parries done.
Why do you not kill me?
I never intended to do such a thing.
Do you really expect me to accept you in that power? It would be a betrayal of our organization.
I know. Once all outsiders are eliminated, I shall end my life to pay for my sins. That is why I need you to watch over me.
I should have expected as much from someone so unlucky. Your troubles know no bounds. Very well, you win. However, we are both betraying the organization now. When you pay for your sins, I shall too.
You need not accompany me.
Enough. Now, about that fragment of the Wicked Sword, you...
A throwing knife? Who did this?
Taki! No.
Tut-tut, Grow. All witnesses must be disposed of. Even if that witness is an old friend alongside whom you have fought so gallantly.
As well.
Bloody as well. Grow 8. The tragedy begins. Aswell appeared suddenly and knocked the unsuspecting Curtis to the ground. The traitor seemed to be after the fragment of the cursed sword they'd stolen from the cult. However, they didn't seem to be the only thing he was after. No, I just made all of that up. However, that didn't seem to be the only thing he had in mind. I'm going to have to fight evil Dr.
I
Strange.
shall be taking this fragment. Neither of you know its value.
Damn you!
Could get a tenner on eBay for it.
See this fragment? This is how you use it.
What? What are you doing?
Curtis? Let us see what happens when a fragment of the cursed sword is embedded within an able, ranking member of the Aval organization. Such an intellectually stimulating subject, don't you think?
I will not allow this! Huh?
As a researcher, I couldn't possibly stand a chance against one from the punitive force. Or so you thought. However, by harnessing the energy from the cursed and spirit swords fitted into this glove, I am able to battle you both! Incidentally, it was I who manipulated the resonating wave energy to create that throwing blade.
No! How could this be?
Curtis!
The corruption has begun. The stage is set for more of your sublime drama. Now, my dear Grow, what will you do? Your beloved friend is turning into a loathsome outsider.
Grow! Hesitate not!
Damn you!
Cool. Evil Curtis fight. This has been quite good. I've quite enjoyed this one. Maybe because I quite like Grow.
Battle 1. Fight! Too slow! Will be erased! It ends here!
God, that does take loads off. It's like a break attack.
Battle 2. Fight! Scarlet Flame! No mercy! Scarlet Flame! Bleed! Going in!
Okay, this isn't that hard to fight.
Fight! Get out of my sight! No mercy!
You can teleport with it. That's so nice that you can use that to lift them out. Right, okay, so power him up is the same, should be the same as some of the others then. Double back and you 3 attack buttons.
From this madness!
He has utterly succumbed to the beast within. Such a shame he'll not be joining us.
Curtis, get a hold of yourself!
Rawr.
Sorry, but it seems you're on your own.
Don't you worry. All will be fine.
All will be fine? You really are a simple man, Grow.
Thank you for all you have done for me. I shall take care of the rest.
Yes, I believe you can.
Gotta have a scrap with Aswell to finish it off. Grow 9 a cold rage. Perhaps as punishment for his crimes, Grow was forced to do battle with his mutated friend. Did it have to end like this? A quiet rage burned away at his heart from within.
Oh, dear me. Another precious life lost. But a monster that has lost all reason has no worth. Oh my, what a wonderful expression! The struggle between sorrow and hatred is simply sublime. Now, let that sorrow and hatred fill your heart. Come at me.
Okay.
I shall kill you!
I haven't worked out how to do it's unblockable yet.
Battle 1. Fight part.
Ooh, good God, he's going at it. Oh, get out of the way! Break attack in there. Bloody hell. That was a bit harder than I wanted. Well, that helps for that to use block then. Oh, that was nice. Whoa.
Miscalculation. Fight
Will be erased.
Oh, with that,
Will be erased.
I don't look like he could block that.
Traitor. Will be erased.
Trying to see if he's got anything else.
Traitor. Will be erased.
Like I've got infinite on that there.
Wonderful! Though driven by hatred and sorrow, you could resist your destructive impulses. Such a magnificent sight to see. However, I am spent. I could not possibly take any more of this drama. A serious wound would spoil the fun of leaving the organization.
What do you mean, the fun?
Pursue me. Allow the desire for revenge to permeate your being, but do not lose your senses. I have been moved by your story, and shall never forget it.
An earthquake? No, this must be.
This place will soon be reduced to rubble. Perhaps we will meet again, should you live. I would like that. Farewell!
Wait!
Oh well. Is that it?
Damn these infernal fiends!
I've got to fight some infernal fiends. I don't want to be fighting infernal fiends.
Grow managed to escape from the crumbling temple, but his friend's corpse was lost in the rubble, never to be found. Grow returned to the organization to report everything that had transpired with Aswell. Waiting for him was the news of Orzel's death upon Aswell's defection, as well as a new mission. Aswell had double-crossed the organization in the hope of unleashing the evil seed again to save humanity. Or so he claimed. Grow's new mission was to kill the outsider Aswell before that could happen.
Come on then, give us part 2.
I shall never forgive you. Your intentions matter not. You took my friend from me. Mark my words. You shall pay.
Almanac. I like that. That was good.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords
Who are the
have
two
been etched
behind
into
them?
the very fibers of history.
That was cool. I enjoyed that. Ew. Required some more music, so who are we on to next? As well! Oh, not him as well. As well, surveillance mission interim report 1. 1583 AD, as well 1. As well, surveillance mission interim report 1.
Interim report on the Aswell surveillance mission. The subject was born into a family of doctors who conducted research on plagues. As well as modern medicine, he pursues knowledge in numerous other fields, including history, martial arts, fine arts, literature, and human culture. His broad knowledge and intellectual pursuits gained him entry into the organization. He contributes greatly to our group, including his research on ecological theory and artifacts, particularly those who've lost their humanity. In recognition of his deeds, he was rewarded with a seat among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body. Currently, the subject is assigned to our branch in Northern Europe, researching the evil seed phenomenon, which occurred yesterday. This ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
I have a hypothesis. I believe the evil seed was caused by what is known as the Cursed Sword, the yin to the yang of the Spirit Sword, the symbol of the Aval organization. The fragment of the Cursed Sword, gathered by intelligence, emitted a wavelength similar to the one observed from that pillar of light. Furthermore, those filthy miscreants who deplore the human race emit the same wavelength as the Cursed Sword. In other words, individual variations aside, the evil seed steals the minds of those with the same wavelength, turning them into fiends. This sword dares to populate the world with fiends who threaten my beloved human race. Disgraceful, isn't it?
It is.
Why'd you neck him?
Still, that abominable evil seed has sparked an idea in my mind. But let's leave that aside for the moment. In regards to the cause of the evil seed, if my hypothesis is correct, then it lies with the one who wields the Cursed Sword, the Azure Knight.
Ooh. Excuse me. Right. Bear with me, I'm just trying to sort something else out at the same time as this. 1583 AD, Aswell 2. Aswell Surveillance Mission Interim Report 2. Based on my observations, the hypothesis made by the subject may hold water. Nightmare, the Azure Knight, is a cruel leader, and our number one priority must be exterminating him.
That ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
At long last, it is complete! I've created a prototype of a device that will be the key to freeing the human race from its shackles!
That glove, you mean?
This is no mere glove. Fitted with replicated fragments of the Spirit Sword and the Cursed Sword, it utilizes their wavelengths to unleash a power capable of annihilating the fiends!
But...
Fear not. As I stated, I'm using but replicas of fragments from the Cursed and Spirit Swords. I have not violated the organization's cause as espoused by the Oath, Death to outsiders, they who reject humanity, and to those who would wreak havoc with their power. On to the testing! First, let's go outside and see what this device can do. There's no cause for alarm. That filth is an outsider I captured for this very purpose. Let the experience begin.
Let the experience begin.
Battle 1. Fight!
And they're so charged. Oh, what was that? Teleport.
Curtains up! Can you stand the test?
Chop.
My love! Excellently done.
Battle 2. Fight!
For the human race! Absolute! Stick with me! Balance! Balance! For the human race! Here I go! Balance! Here I go!
That was easy enough.
Battle 3. Fight!
Balance! Balance! Stick with me! Chaos!
Oh, I like that.
Balance! Go ahead!
Oh, that's nice.
Take this! And this! Can you stand the test?
That was nice. I got him in an air launch.
My love! You passed!
Oh, how did he survive that? It's an 8-hitter as well.
Everything seems to have worked perfectly. However, more power is needed to produce the key.
What is this key?
Why, it's the key to my plan to save the human race, of course. In time, this glove will produce it. But, alas, that moment isn't now. I need to find a way to increase its output. Ideally, I would create a wavelength close to that of the evil seed. But using fiends like those we encountered does not generate enough power. But no matter. We can worry about the methods later. That aside, I think it's time you knew about my plan to save humanity. It has no doubt been on your mind, correct?
Not really. (1583 AD), Aswell 3, Aswell's Surveillance Mission Interim Report 3. The subject has not only created a replica fragment of the Chaos Sword, he has also captured an outside element on whom he has performed nefarious experiments. I shall demand that this be brought to an end, as well as continue to monitor the subject's movements with extreme caution.
In the process, let's commence the field test and rid ourselves of some filth. We shall go investigate the dimensional rift, the astral fissure that was discovered. According to the report, the astral fissure produces fiends similar to the ones we all know and despise. but that are even stronger. If I just sit around here twiddling my thumbs, our precious human brethren in the surrounding area may be transformed into filthy fiends. Onward to the astral fissure, to investigate and to exterminate. A stronger wavelength, this is most promising.
Right, 1583 AD, Aswell 4, Aswell Surveillance Mission Interim Report 4. I accompanied the subject to the Astral Fissures location. On my way, we were attacked by miscreants claiming to rule the area, but the subject dealt with them in a shockingly extreme manner.
If you maggots want to pass through here in one piece, give us everything you got. Well, what's that?
Though their low intelligence concerns me, they still deserve love. I shall accept the love they have to give.
Oh, wait a second, I just need to pause a second. I just need to sort something out. Sorry about this, very rude, but if I don't do it now, I'm going to not get a chance to do it. Okay, so just bear with us. Oh, not very exciting watching a pause screen, I do apologise. Well, now why can I not see it? Teach me for time and eBay listings to end whilst I'm doing this. See the bugger gone. Right. Right, okay, well, that should be fine. I can go back to sorting that later. I needed to get it sorted now, so at least that's done and dusted. Right, okay. Let's get back to this. Apologies. Right, up. Oh, that's nice. Look, and then a ground attack to break him. Okay. Oh, I like that. Is that the second part of that launcher then? Ow. It is. It's the second part of that launcher. That's quite cool. Ooh, no, like Selena. Jesus, you've taken a lot of my health off as well. Oh, it's because I started with very little. The protesting around in the first fight. Oh, there's one more remaining. Ooh, that didn't block. Oh, he got me in the pills. I do like that launcher. Oh, I could do with more health than that. Okay. Oh, that didn't connect. Oh, he got me. Ow. Blimmin' heck.
Forgive us! What you trying to do? You're crazy is what you are! Oh dear, why is your tail between your legs all of a sudden? Well, I do love that look of fear in your eyes. Your bluster and limited vocabulary was so precious. Please, it's as you said. Forgive me. I'll do anything. Will you now? In that case, how about you all fight each other to the death right now? The victor goes free. Huh? You refuse, you die. So take up your weapons and use them to kill your beloved friends. Your life depends on it.
Bit ash.
I did it! I did it! Wonderful! Marvelous! What a splendid, drama-filled performance! Well? First, illuminate me. What were the names of those you just fought and your relation to them? Don't test my patience.
The one collapsed right there is John. Known him since our group started.
Oh my! And who's that over there?
He's me younger brother, and I...
Such a fine expression! Finally, you realize what you have done! Do continue and be quick about it. Oh, what is the matter? Tell me how you feel! Lament to me!
Gosh, really getting his rocks off on these guys.
Done? Well, fair enough. You put on a spectacular performance, so it would be unkind of me to be angry. Why so furious? Do not misunderstand my intentions. I adore the human race. Indeed, to me, humans are worthy of love like no other. The way they are always so delicately balanced between joy and despair, love and hate, reason and emotion. It gives me the strength to forge on. And so, I must give them my all in return. Be a shining ray of light that saves them. Let's proceed. If my estimates are correct, the astral fissure is the foundation of that shining ray of light.
Okay. (1583) Aswell 5, Aswell Surveillance Mission Interim Report 5. The subject is planning to utilise the astral fissure. Although verification has yet to be made, the increased number of outsiders in the vicinity makes me almost 100% certain the fissure should be dealt with, and any attempt to use it punished accordingly. Once I have fully ascertained the nature of the subject's plans, I have no doubts he will be deserving of swift execution.
So this is the astral fissure? Glorious! Que grande! Yes. Its wavelength and output seem to match the evil seeds. I can safely conjecture that this is the cause of the increased filth in the area. While I do need to consider their extermination, for now I'll try to enhance my device. Well, it goes without saying that the astral fissure would be filled with powerful waves. This explains the filth appearing. How deplorable. It enrages me to think that such abominations could breathe the same air.
You're gonna have to fight the deplorables. I think so.
Battle 1. Fight.
Well, I like the fit there. That's awesome. Ooh.
Interesting.
Ow. I have to get a whole one off that wall.
Can you stand the test?
Critical edge.
Accept this from me. My love. Hail. Excellently done.
Battle 2. Fight.
Ooh, that's nice. That was a nice combo of that. Ooh.
Stick with me. Balance. Interesting. I have more to do.
That went well.
Do you wonder why I chose not to seize them? Naturally, I wish to see all fiends destroyed, along with any monsters who pose a threat to the human race. What annoys me most is that they dare resemble my beloved humans. Such blasphemy. My experiments and observations on the filth have concluded. All that remains is to eradicate them. Now, it's time to enhance the device. Oh my! Do you see? Do you see? The fragment's waves and its output have increased! What's more, the astral fissure is gone! Is this assimilation? Absorption? Interesting. This is a remarkable discovery. With this, my plan can proceed! What? The fragment?
Oh no.
It's shattered! The replica must have been too weak to handle the increase in power! So, it has to be the genuine article or nothing.
Aswell 6. Aswell Surveillance Mission Interim Report. Final. The subject is secretly attempting to get his hands on both the fragments of the cursed sword obtained by intelligence, as well as the spirit sword fragment that has long been in our possession. In order to carry out his plan, he needs to steal both fragments and will attempt to do so 2 days from now at noon. The moment he attempts to take them, we kill him. Harsh but fair, I'd say.
The organization must be on high alert by now.
Hello,
They've been fooled by your
now.
false reports, and they worship the replica spirit sword fragment. Even though the 2 fragments have been recovered.
To think we could be controlled like puppets.
My, what a pleasure this is! The leader of intelligence himself coming to say goodbye. You got here quicker than I anticipated. Well done.
Why have you betrayed the organization, huh? What have you done?
Him? Well, I realized I was being observed, but when I asked him to stop, he refused. So I did what needed to be done. Fret not. His life is not in danger. While my plan for saving humanity is important, I do not take pleasure in killing a beloved human. Regardless, you really didn't suspect a thing, did you? Were you not even slightly suspicious about only receiving written reports from your observer?
An evil apostate such as you could never save the human race.
Your words cut me deep. I have a vision, a plan to save humanity, which I'm attempting to put into effect.
Have you gone mad?
Let me speak frankly. The evil seed was imperfect, for it was released merely as a result of the cursed sword. But by combining the powers of the spirit sword and the cursed sword, the evil seed can achieve perfection. When that happens, the world will be rid of fiends, elevating humanity to its rightful place and freeing them from their twisted fate.
So that is why you needed a fragment of the spirit sword.
Precisely. My research has laid the foundation for the model to produce a perfect evil seed. The ultimate seed. I no longer require the organization. I sympathize with your cause, and I have learned much about the spirit and cursed swords. But it is that cause which shackles me. My research has concluded, and with my plan to save humanity complete, you have all become shackles about my legs.
Charming.
I can see there is no reasoning with you. You leave me no choice but to slay you, here and now.
Do you think you can? You may be Gro's swordmaster, but you can't expect to defeat me. As thanks for your coming here personally, allow me to show you what happens when you combine the spirit and cursed swords.
Ooh, it's gonna show him. Show him, show him, show him. I'm gonna have Soul Edge power now. Not gonna have restriction on it.
Battle 1.
No soul charge. That's because he's already sold up.
Can you stand the test?
Quite like him in that bowler. I do like that move. Oh, and he got a wall hit as well. Ow. Oh, I thought you didn't tell me that. Oh, I didn't manage it. Is there anything off that? Lift that. Oh, it starts affecting me like crazy. No different. Okay, so that's no different, right. Oh, it's going low. Oh, the break attack. That went well. Knocked it out. Oh, I enjoyed that.
Battle 3. Fight. Arbitration.
Ow. Ow.
Your life.
Ow, he's having me now. Ooh, he got me.
Battle 4. Fight. Take this. Do not hold me. For the human race. I see.
That lift. It must have dropped him back down. Oh, that does when it catches. It proper hovers him up.
Can you stand the test?
Oh, that was fantastic.
Can you stand the test?
No, you can't.
This from me. My love. You pass.
It didn't kill him. How did that not kill him? I don't understand how that didn't kill him.
Where did you obtain such power?
You can still stand? I suppose I should have expected no less from one of the 12. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally, some backup. Kindly take care of this. I was careless to assume you were the only betrayer.
How dare you oppose Lord Aswell? Miserable swine! Let's leave it at that. Yes, Master. All your pursuers have been taken care of. Well done. The time for research, experiments, and observations is at an end. We now enter the implementation phase. My beloved human darlings, I shall show you a shining ray of light that will free you all from suffering and sorrow.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
He's an evil sorcerer supreme, that's got to be said. So, who are we on to next? That's a good question. Ivy, excellent. 1584 AD, so a year after. Ivy won the fall of the Valentine.
Though born to the noble house of Valentine, the young lady knew not only good fortune, but also despair. Her father delved into alchemy in search of the key to eternal youth, Soul Edge, but found only madness and death. As a result, their house met with ruin. Her mother, before being consumed by a terrible illness, revealed to her they were not related by blood. Even so, the young lady's love for her parents was unfaltering. Following in the footsteps of her father, she devoted her life to alchemy and eventually found herself faced with the truth about Soul Edge.
What, that it turned lead into gold? Impressive.
This can't be Soul Edge. This evil thing? This is what drove my father to madness? Soul Edge. Such a thing does not belong in this world. On my family's name, I vow to destroy it by my own hands. If Soul Edge is indeed the strongest weapon of all, I shall need to obtain an even stronger weapon with which to destroy it. I know exactly what I need. A shape-shifting blade, both sword and whip, that obeys my will. That is the answer. But how? Damn, I refuse to give up. What in the world?
I, Cross of the Pledge, shall confer upon thee the point in the escutcheon of destruction, Dexter Purpure.
Easy for you.
It's alive! Did I succeed?
Yes, Dexter Purpure.
Wait, who are you?
The time will
Who's
come.
this Dexter?
It is inevitable.
It's inevitable.
Just you wait, Soul Edge. With this sword, all shall be carved to pieces.
Ivy 2, Seeker of Soul Edge. Ivy set out on a long journey in search of Soul Edge, and a mysterious being who had breathed life into her beloved sword. Along the way she encountered many people, including another who sought the Soul Edge. Oh.
You must be that woman from the West who's searching for Soul Edge.
Sumina.
What if I am?
Who are you to insult the Sword of Salvation?
The Sword of Salvation? Aren't you adorable? Let me give you some advice. If you really know nothing, then it's best you turn back now, little girl.
Don't treat me like a child! Let's see how your sword fares against me!
Sumina. That's gonna be fun.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, jeez.
It's over for you!
That's an unblockable one. Oh, That's nice. Just got 2 unblockables. Wow. Ow.
Know your
Ow! Nasty.
battle 2. Fight.
Oh, that left me open.
Enslaved. A shallow attempt.
Oh! She's got a distance grab!
I'll make you submit.
That was cool.
Enjoy your treat.
That was very cool. Was that 17 hit combo?
You missed your chance for mercy.
You're strong.
She took.
Jerk.
Ow.
Here.
Ooh.
Stand down.
That's got some range on it. Oh, it's the second part to it to get the stretch on it. You can cancel it. I like the down move. I'm doing that on Mark yesterday.
Come on now. Submit. I'll make you submit.
Yep. Submit to the critical edge.
Your treat. You missed your chance for mercy.
No, I'm not done yet.
More fighting will only end in the same result. You're too weak. Farewell.
Hey,
Fast but fair.
get back here!
So, I'm not the only one looking for Soul Edge.
Not the only one looking for Soul Edge. No, there's bound to be a few. Alright, Ivy 3. Face to face with the Azure Knight. Her seemingly never-ending journey led her to Ustenberg and the benefactor she was searching for. Nightmare, the Azure armor. He wore covered him from head to toe, leaving only his mutated arm exposed. Though unable to hide her curiosity at the sight, Ivy knew she had to repay her debt.
I've been waiting for you, Dexter Pure.
Not bloody
What
river.
bothers you? Is it my appearance? Do I remind you of a demon?
No, I would shake hands with a demon if it aided me in my revenge. I intend to pay my debts.
Is that so? In that case, Dexter Pure, I shall require your assistance. My will shall be done.
That name does not sit well.
Understandably so. (1586 AD), Ivy 4 harvested souls. Nightmare told Ivy of his wish to return his father's soul to this world through the art of resurrection. Nothing about this situation appeared normal. To make matters worse, she found something decidedly uncouth about the other companion with whom she would be working, a Hulk giant by the name of Astaroth. Yeah.
Look at you! fleeing for your lives. Escape is futile.
Impetuous fool. Soul harvesting? Don't make me laugh. I can't give up.
Friction's no soul charge. Ooh. Oh, that was a backhander! So she's got reverse stance move. Okay, she's got a back version of that then. Oh, that's no good at distance. And that whiff.
Hey! Why'd you let him go?
You kill too much. We have enough for now.
Does it matter? There are plenty of them. And resurrection requires many more.
Even so, you should show restraint. I am not here to assist you in a massacre.
(1586 AD, Ivy 5, the power of resurrection. Ivy understood all too well the pain of losing a father, but massacring people and harvesting their souls to bring someone back was something she couldn't countenance. Her anguish ran deep. Okay, so it's her father, but why did it say his?
Alchemists have strived to achieve resurrection, but to no avail. All this is to bring your father back. But could it all really be so simple? His words have no ring of truth to them.
More souls! I must have more souls!
Hungry, aren't you? Bloody hell.
Why does that fiend have such an unquenchable thirst? I'm done. I cannot go on like this.
(1586 Ivy 6, Hidden Truth). Ivy decided to part ways with Nightmare and company. However, Astaroth wasn't simply about to watch in silence as she cut the ties with them. Let's cut ties with them. Well, I wondered if I'd battle Astaroth.
And where are you going?
I'm fed up with your methods. It's as simple as that. And I have my own purpose.
Your own purpose? You
Got her own purpose.
The soul edge you search for has been in front of you all this time.
While I admit his sword does emanate an unusual aura, it would be pointless for him to keep me so close. He knows I seek to destroy Soul Edge.
So naive.
I suggest you wipe that smile off your face. Or would you prefer me to wipe it off for you?
Irksome wench! You'll see. As of right now, you're on my list of souls to harvest.
Battle 1.
Fight!
Enough of your foolhardiness!
I'm done playing nice! Come on!
Ooh, no, yeah. Oh, that's nice. How did I do it? Other grab.
Show me your power!
Whoa! Okay, I've just charged the blade up.
Useless.
Stand down!
Battle 2. Fight.
Does that work at 3 ranges then?
Take this.
Submit! 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 Submit!
Oh, Jesus. Spamming that move. Well, that's pointless. Is that any air moves? She has. Not quite what I was expecting. So you can change that move, right? Okay. Depending on directionality, you can spin it or you can whip outwards. Right.
I'll make you submit! Enjoy
But for that, I suppose.
the treat! You missed your chance for mercy.
Battle like a mouth fight. I've never liked you.
That makes
Come on.
destroy everything!
Blockable, easy way. You can just sidestep. Oh, that was nice. Got for a kick to the mush.
Perhaps now you'll tell me what you know.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not.
You impudent little spare vessel!
Spare vessel?
What? Okay, I'll head there now.
Running away?
I have more important fish to fry. Don't worry, your turn will come.
Don't you walk away from me. Tell me what you know.
Ivy 7, cursed bloodlines. Racked by inexplicable anxiety, Ivy decided to ask Nightmare himself for the truth. But the closer she got to his living quarters, the more anxious she became, until it was written all over her face.
Nightmare. Soul Edge. Why?
I wouldn't if I were you. You can't win in your present state.
Out of my way! I don't care who you are, but perhaps you could share with me what you know.
This blade contains a fragment of Soul Edge. It is reacting violently to your weapon. And to you. You seek the truth, but perhaps you already know it. Daughter of the cursed sword.
No! That's not possible!
Battle 1. Fight!
Uh-oh.
I'm the daughter of the cursed sword!
See? It's the truth. Accept it.
That's why you can do your charge, you silly bird.
Show me your power!
Evil powers can't hurt me.
All that. Oh, wow, that's almost like a Mortal Kombat move. Oh, I took it out. Oh, there's a third part of that. Okay, I didn't realise there was a third that comes out as a mid.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, that didn't parry. That way. Oh, that didn't there. He parried me and didn't follow up with it.
I'll make you submit. Enjoy your treat. You missed your chance for mercy.
You leave me no choice.
Oh, that is powerful when it connects further. The unblockables. Oh, wow, that sticks it the other way.
Leave this place.
Oh, trying to grab. Trying to do a side grab.
Get ready.
Oh!
Damn.
What a killjoy.
I'm pressing the wrong buttons, that's why I'm not grabbing. Ah, gotcha. Side grab.
You know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You have strength. Strength that comes from evil.
Get away from me.
It's up to you whether you believe me or not. But I've fought one who wielded the cursed sword before.
Do not take me for a fool.
That eldritch aura that envelops you. If I closed my eyes, I'd believe it was Cervantes himself. Think, who is your real father?
You're lying!
So long.
I refuse to believe it until I see it for myself. Nightmare. Damn you! I never crossed paths with Nightmare. It appears someone defeated the Azure Knight. As for what happened to Soul Edge, I know not. It's possible the one who vanquished Nightmare has it, or it could have been destroyed. Still, I feel it. A terrible evil calls out to me from somewhere in the world. Yes, I have accepted my fate. I am daughter to the cursed sword, the heir of an accursed lineage. So I have made a vow. A vow to obliterate the cursed sword and rid my own blade of evil. That is the sole purpose for which I now live.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
So, Cervantes is next. Excellent. I think Cervantes might be the last one for the next series. Are we getting on a bit? Looks like he's got a long line. To be fair, his house was a long line. Maybe it's just time. Let's do it. From a single spark. 1583, Cervantes won from a single spark.
Cervantes de Leon was a pirate captain who struck fear in the hearts of all who sailed the Atlantic. The moment he laid hands on Soul Edge, its overwhelming power transformed him into a terrible fiend. However, two great powers opposed him. The holy warrior Sophitia, blessed by the gods, and Taki, a demon-hunting ninja. Together they defeated Cervantes, destroying part of the sword in the process.
Yeah, they did.
Consumed in hellfire, Cervantes' body was reduced to ash. Though it appeared his ambitions had thus come to an end, it was not to be.
Oh, not speaking much then. Neither speaking much. This is going to be a wordy episode.
That man's over there again.
Looks kind of difficult to approach.
What's he doing? Just staring at that shipwreck?
Hey, I'd steer clear of him if I were you. Pirates used to hang out around there. It's got quite a history.
So, it's a pirate ship?
The Adrian. For the longest time, I have been lost in thought. I no longer know who I am. I've forgotten something important. Yes.
Left the iron on.
It.
Yeah, he left the iron on. He's got to go back and get it. "1586, Cervantes II, the Pirate King returns. Despite the immense power of his soul, Cervantes found it difficult to recover his full strength after his resurrection. Then one stormy night, a former crew member who bore a grudge against him attacked." Is it going to be Maxie? No.
I never thought for a moment you'd actually be here, Captain. I mean, Captain Cervantes.
Right. That's my name. Cervantes.
What do you mean? The Adrian? The Black Tail Inn? Ring any bells?
Cut the small talk. Sounds like you're asking for a fight. Well, here I am. You do know how to use that sword, don't ya?
Yeah, of course I do.
Let's have a scrap then. Come on, pirate boy.
Take this! Not so fast! Entertain me! Not so fast! Entertain me! Get ready!
Whoa, okay. Teleport, but put me on the wrong side.
Sink in darkness!
Ah, did it that time.
Return to dust! Not so fast! Feel the pain!
went for the unblockable. Oh, we can duck it! Okay, that's definitely.
So be it.
Okay, so that means that that's duckable.
Get ready!
What? Not so fast! Not so fast!
Oh, so that the guard impact's a bit different, right?
Return to dust!
Indeed. Oh, I didn't use his super. That was foolish.
I'm back! The roar of the storm, the tide of blood, it was here all along. I owe you one. Why so afraid? Is it my rage? Was I always so quick to anger?
Yes!
Answer me. Who am I?
You're our captain, the great pirate Captain Cervantes.
And what was the creed of the great pirate Captain Cervantes?
Steal and then murder. No, please!
Okay, now this next question is real important. Was I the type of guy to show benevolence towards someone begging for their life?
Duh, I guess not. He's a bit mean, isn't he? Is really any need for it, Cervantes? 1586, Cervantes 3, blinded by the cursed sword. Although Cervantes' lost memories had begun to return to him, he spent more time thinking about the feel of soul edge in his hands than of his time as a pirate. His mind had become a thrall to soul edge once more. Oh, he's gonna get all evil.
Soul edge. I feel it. Fragments of soul edge are buried in my flesh. The blade, when it shattered, its power is the only reason I'm not a pile of ash right now. Still, it's not enough. This power, this weapon, neither compare to when Soul Edge belonged to me. Soul Edge, I'll make you mine again no matter what it takes.
Okay then, calm down. 1586 AD, Cervantes 4. Fragments of the sword. Cervantes could sense the shard of soul edge was as potent as ever. However, if grasping the sword meant surrendering control of his mind all over again, it would all be for naught. He has to learn to control his power.
There were two. One must still remain. I feel it. Soul Edge exists, and it's not far. But even if I get my hands on it, none of it will matter if I'm reduced to a mere puppet again. I shall become Soul Edge's master. To do that, I need much more power.
More power.
Battle 1. Fight.
Okay, soldier.
Ready?
Jeez. Oh, that was a launcher and a half. Is that parry then? Ow, getting kicked all over the shop. Oh, right, okay, I needed different moves than that. Got wallet up that as well. I did that with no health left. Ooh, good teleport.
Taste my power.
Ooh, that was nice. 3 with a follow-up. Reverse ledge. That's the reverse ledge then.
Get ready.
Ooh, okay.
Get ready.
Okay, so that teleport was different things then.
Get ready.
So I can do that. That.
Get ready.
Or that.
Want to see hell?
Ooh. Felt like it should have been a super.
Missed me.
Oh, we both missed each other. Both went for the same blow and both missed.
Yes. The more souls I claim, the more my power returns. But it's not enough. I need more than worthless fools. I feel as though I'm forgetting something important. My memory has yet to fully return. There's something I'm missing.
As if forgetting someone's birthday. I hope you're not forgetting someone's birthday, Cervantes. (1586) Cervantes 5, Harvesting Toughened Souls. The most effective way for Cervantes to restore his powers to claim the most tenuous of souls. Tenacious, not tenuous. Tenacious of souls. And in Cervantes' experience there was no tougher a soul than that of a pirate who had cut their teeth on the rough seas. With that in mind he headed to the coastline of northern Europe.
Hey, I was wondering who'd dare pick a fight with us.
You really come here alone?
What? Want to get your hands on our plunder? Your plunder means nothing. I came for your souls.
Get for our souls. Jesus, that sounds a bit big for you, fella. Oh, I wasted that.
Not so fast.
A break attack that. Oh, okay. Try the parry and I can't do it. I'm gonna get killed if I'm not careful. Got bound off that. How's he charged? How's he got soul power? Oh, got no health. Teach me for prattling around. Try them. Oh, I thought I was going to lift him over then. Oh no, now I'm going to die.
Return to dust. Want to see hell? Souls will burn. Sink down with your fear.
That's nice. No, he got me! That was a lovely whiff punish.
The soul of a warrior now lays here
I
to
lost.
rest.
That'll teach me for being too overambitious, too cocky.
Fight! Take this!
Ow. I'm timing that counter it poorly. I can get 6-hitter off that lift there.
Want to see hell? Souls will burn. Sink down with your fear.
That launch is lovely. Yeah, again, I'm probably going to die if I'm not careful. I need to be a bit more black happy. I need to do a dash move off the end of that.
Not so fast. Entertain, not so fast.
Got him that time.
They were fine souls, but nothing more. I need some even finer. Something's coming back to me.
Or is he going to go back to fight Surfer Tia?
As my power returns, so do these blasted memories. Damn this!
(1586) Cervantes 6 Miserable Memories. Cervantes sought souls with the fervour of someone trying to rid themselves of painful memories. Remembering his confrontation with the holy warrior Sophia, he decided to pay her visit to her Greenland home.
The gods
Was it
who watch
that was
over
Grecian,
that
wasn't it?
girl are worshipped at a temple around here. Is that what my senses are telling me?
Speak! Who are you?
Judging by your arms and armor, you're a guardian, aren't you?
Begone, wretch, before you defile this sanctuary!
While I'm here, I may as well help myself.
May as well.
Battle 1. Fight!
Watch closely.
You're finished.
Feeble.
Oh, that was very impressive.
No mercy. Get ready!
Stab.
Prepare to die! Death is yours!
Okay, so his soul charge is a bit, his weapon charge is a bit different. Ow, deserved that.
Not so fast! Not so fast! Same King Darkness! Same King Darkness!
That's what I want to do after the launch, but I'm not able to do that.
Have a taste! Battle, reap, fight! Perish! Giving up yet? Get ready! Want to see hell? Souls will burn! Sink down with your fear! Not so fast! I can't
Will I be there? I'm not going to be safe here.
If I struck now, the holy warriors stand no chance. Still, without Soul Edge. What is happening? Soul Edge. This pain that courses through me. It's the same pain I felt when Soul Edge was shattered. Could it be? I remember. Yes. The child of the cursed sword. A spare vessel. And I did something. What was it?
So it's the child of the thingy, Ivy. 1586, Cervantes 7, spare vessel. Cervantes was on the verge of remembering something significant, but his memory was still failing him. With the hope that doing so would be the spark to ignite the flame, he decided to visit the place from which Soul Edge's aura had suddenly vanished. Ostenburg Castle.
Empty. Soul Edge was here. Of that I'm certain. This remaining fragment, there is no doubt it belongs to Soul Edge. Even a single fragment contains so much power. I remember everything. The child of the cursed sword. My daughter was to be used as a spare vessel for Soul Edge. How much worth must such a fine soul have? If I could fuse the power of the shard with her soul, then perhaps Soul Edge would be reborn.
Perhaps.
Someone approaches. Could it be my child in the flesh? What fortuitous timing!
(1586) Cervantes 8. Family reunion under the Curse Sword's rule. A so-called spare vessel. An heir to the sword was created as a precaution. That vessel was Ivy, Cervantes' daughter. On Curse soil, they came face to face for their fated reunion. That was too many fuss there.
I never thought you'd soil this place with your presence.
Oh, you brought him some presents. Brought some presents.
Oh, daughter of mine.
It has, but I'm not here to catch up. I'm here to send you back to hell!
Your soul will be free!
I shall give you a true death!
My power!
Oh, that's nice. That's definitely different when you power the blades up. Ooh. That was the counter. I actually managed to get it to connect that time. Oh, what's that? Happy family reunion. So you can cancel, you can also delay that launch. Ooh. Oh, and you can interrupt it, that's nice. Oh, I thought the side grab. Wow. We're hit. Ah, the crit sledge uses new set. Right, okay.
What? Feel the pain!
Oh, I'm feeling the pain.
Feel the pain!
I'll take that. Wow. Ooh, you know what, mate? Yeah. You're not but a vessel. Good charmer. And he's got to be here. Award when it's coming up. Ooh, right, okay. Oh, nice.
I'll make you submit. Enjoy
Nice.
your treat. Give it up already.
Ooh, you get a second back, right, okay. Ow, stagger. Got me. You got me.
Come on now.
Taste my power! Sink in darkness! Not so fast!
Ooh, shoving me. Oh, she ducked it! Oh no, she had me! Don't believe it! It beat the fire. I really haven't quite got the grips of Cervantes. 2 fights I've lost with him.
Battle 1. Fight! Your soul will be mine!
I shall give you a true
Sink in
death!
darkness! Entertain me!
I'll make you submit!
Oh, I walked into it.
Enjoy your treat! Give it up already!
Want to see hell?
Oh, wasted it. Damn, I ate it for nothing.
Battle 2.
The reach on her whipsaw thing. Oh, I should have grabbed.
Want to see hell? Sinking Come on, entertain me. Sinking
I'll make you submit!
Ooh, that was a learn. I didn't block it.
Want to see hell?
Oh, missed again with it.
Sinking down. Don't a little more.
Extend.
My daughter, taste my power. Not so fast.
Not yet. Worthless.
Return to dust.
I don't know if she kept getting out of the grab.
Still not
If
enough
there
to
wasn't
quench my
enough room
thirst.
for me to do the grab. She kept staggered them like wall bouncing. That was a bit weird. I'll have to watch that back on the replay.
Yeah. Is that all you've got to say to your father? You can do better than that.
Ugh.
Such a disappointment. I thought you said you were going to send me back to hell? Your weak soul is of no value to me.
Gah!
Charming.
Mark my words, I shall bury you myself.
I'll let you live, for now. I'll be waiting for you, my dear daughter. Come find me when you're stronger, when your soul matches your words. Only then will I claim it, and resurrect Soul Edge. When Soul Edge is mine again, the great pirate Captain Cervantes will be back with a vengeance. Yeah!
Finn.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Well, that was fun, so we've cracked through another few. Still got loads to go there. I'm enjoying doing these little story playthroughs. I feel like I'm getting a bit of knowledge. It helps playing last night with Mark, because I definitely didn't feel completely lost as to how to do some of the characters' moves. But still, I feel like I found a few bits as I've played. It's really interesting that some of the characters have got like a charge move, so if you pull a move off and hold the button or hold the direction afterwards, you get a more impactful move, but obviously it's a bit slower. So there's some interesting strings. Weird thing that some of the characters seem to have like an auto parry move, which I'm guessing is a more powerful parry, rather than just your standard block and forward at the same time. It's good. I'm definitely enjoying this. I think they've done a good job. The stories are camp as all hell. So, Sung Mina next then. And we'll do that on the next stream, so that'll be next. So I'll play Saturday. So we'll try and crack through 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Siegfried hasn't got an option in there. Do you have to buy Siegfried? Sure. So we'll go Sung Mina, Astaroth, Nightmare. Maybe it'll open up after finishing Nightmare story. I'm not sure. But I'm working my way down and that seems to work because some of them seem to cross over. So yeah, we'll try and get another few done. So what do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 4. We did 4 last week as well. Or 3 last week. So yeah, that's been good. So thank you very much for joining me. I've been at vdjomb. If you enjoyed Soulcalibur 6, you can find the previous story playthroughs on YouTube, or you can find me fighting against Mark last night for Fortnite with Fisticuffs, which happens every Friday. Me and Mark play fighting games, and the next one we're doing is going to be Streets of Rage 4, and I'm going to continue my Streets of Rage replay tomorrow. I think I'll go back to Streets of Rage 2 again, see if I can actually finish it. Failed to finish Streets of Rage 1. But it came close, got to the last battle. So yeah, so that should be fun. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!